Hey everybody, it's Amy from Yoso Boho, back on Thursday night with another Thursday night thrift. Hope everybody's doing well. We are in Loudonville, Ohio at a very small Goodwill. If you've been watching my videos, you know that we do a lot of camping down in this area, and this little Goodwill in the middle of nowhere is such a nice place to stop. It's always quiet. We always find something nice. So we tend to stop there on the weekends when we're in this area. This was a cool little find. This is a 1970 something paint by number. These have become quite popular. Everybody right now is looking for paint by numbers. This was a nice one, but it was warped in the frame there, and I also believe they had $5 on it. Life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. Yes, true. So yeah, I passed on that paint by number just because it was, if it was under $5, I may have took a chance on it, but for $20 or $25, it just seemed like it was going to be a project, and I don't have any time for projects. I don't have any time for anything. Oh, so yeah, we like this little store. Oh, I like this little chicken. I was bummed she had a little doink on her tail because her painting was really nice. To me, she looked Italian, and she might be. I'll have to look up that signature. I'm not sure, but oh, I would have grabbed her if she wasn't damaged. This little tray looked to be handmade. I don't know if I saw a signature on it, but it was a little, rustic. I have several pieces like that at the shop, and they haven't sold very well. It was a fun little fishy. Looking at the holiday stuff here. Oh yeah, I remember these. I actually grabbed these. These are not vintage. You can still find these. I think the last one I found that sold on eBay sold for $16 plus shipping, I think. So I grabbed these for $1. I do, if I find something that I think is really cool, even if it's not vintage, sometimes I'll grab it. I'm not opposed to putting something, a little bit more modern on eBay, especially something like that in the box that I know will probably sell pretty quickly. I keep an eye out for those things. I mean, honestly, my eyes go right to the vintage stuff, so I probably miss a lot of those things. In fact, a little later on in this video, oh, he's cute. He had some weird kind of... I liked him. I considered grabbing him just because he was super cute. But yeah, I probably miss a lot, and wait until you see there's a few cats that come up here in this video that I probably should have grabbed, because even though maybe they weren't vintage, they had a little bit of value to them. So
What do you think about him?
the thing is, you can't look up everything when you're shopping, and you're, sometimes you stop and you look up something because you think, if I'm going to spend that money, hopefully it's worth something. When something's 50 cents or $1, sometimes you just throw it in the cart and you hope maybe it's worth something. And if it's not, then you haven't really invested too much. And then there's other things that you see that, maybe it says made in China, or something that just throws you off of it because you just see that as maybe not something that's worth very much.
Nice little tree.
But there are things that I see that I get a gut reaction to, and I really need to stop and look it up, because I've had people tell me too, like, get out of your comfort zone, buy stuff that you're not, comfortable with. And they're right. I see things all the time that are maybe made in China, and I pass on them. And then later when I'm doing these videos, I'm looking them up and I'm like, oh, I should have grabbed that. That was actually sellable, really sellable. So it's hard, you just have to, and that's why I do this. This is why I create these, because, it helps me kind of log my journey and learn, and, why not share along the way? Oh, look at her. She's amazing.
Wonder if she's missing or she's supposed to.
I didn't know what she was when I first grabbed her. I just knew that she was cool as heck.
She's amazing.
And I looked on the back of her neck. I don't think I did it here in the video, but she was dated 1994. And so I started doing some research, and it turns out she's like an air freshener topper. But you could only buy her body, like her head and, you know, arms, and then you could buy kits. And I'll share this all with you. But you can buy kits that you could crochet these amazing outfits, and you can still actually buy them. They're not cheap, but I'll share. I found some stuff on eBay here. Just very cool. And this was amazing. I had never seen anything like this. This was it says Salesian, like Asian Salesian missions, and this is a letter opener that was like a promotional item to get people to adopt.
That's crazy.
Very cool. And for 50 cents, I mean, like I said before, even if it's not worth much, it's going home with us.
I'm going around the corner. Okay. Look at that dusty chicken in the box.
Oh, I felt so bad for this little chicken in her coop cage here.
Look at her.
She was covered in dust, like a disgusting amount of dust, and just trapped in this tiny little box. I was showing Irf. I was saying, look at how, oh, I feel so bad. Look at, he said, well, she has an egg too. And I said, oh, at least that little guy escaped. Felt bad for her. I felt like we needed to bust her out and clean her up. Here's those cats I was talking about. So these are like a Riesling, a wine bottle, and they came in all kinds of colors. I think the name of it is Mosel. So there was a green one and a white one up there, and I'll share with you they're selling pretty well on eBay. And then of course when I looked at them, I saw this cutie underneath them. Big cookie jar. She's wearing this cute hat. Now, I don't think that I ever even saw her price, because when I flipped it over, I saw Made in China, and I have to get over that. I think there's some things, subject matter things, that are just, people are looking for cat cookie jars on eBay. They don't care if they're made in China. This girl, her face, oh my gosh, she was so sweet, and I should have grabbed her. I'm always on the lookout for toll work, especially Italian. They're very popular and they're very sellable. And this piece, it was in pretty rough shape. I don't think it was Italian. I'll show you. I found something very similar, especially to this one over here with the butterflies on it. I passed on those, but keep an eye out for that kind of toll work, that metal toll work. They had a lot of cute smalls. Some with damage. That guy had like an eye infection or something. No clowns, please. No clowns. I don't know what these were. They weren't that old. Resin little babies sleeping on mounds of dirt. I don't know. That looked like it wanted to be a Hummel, but it wasn't. I like these little pieces. I liked their look, their little faces. Yes, they're handmade, hand painted, but yeah, they had a cool look to them. Lots of little chips though. I was trying to figure out what these were. They just had one eyeball, just one eyeball. And here's my favorite find of the day. This is a set of salt and pepper shakers with a cow and a pig made by M.A. Hadley. If you watch the other YouTubers, vintage resell YouTubers, a lot of these have been found lately. Not necessarily the shakers, but plates and other pieces. And these, they're not worth a lot. I would say somewhere in the $15 to $16 range. Showing some comps here. But I just have never found them in the wild, so I was thrilled to find them.
Oh, what is this?
And here we have some lamps. I really liked this. This was definitely like a mid-century modern. I did not like the paint though. I liked the gray. I mean, those colors, it did have some damage, but definitely some age.
Trying to see the bottom of it, but
I haven't found another one just like this. I haven't really done, you know, the normal work I would do because I walked away from this probably because of the damage, and the quality just wasn't there. There was a couple of hand painted pieces here in the lamps. This one was really pretty, but a lot of damage. And then I spotted another one over here that was more like a late 80s, early 90s. And then I spotted this. Now, I own kits like this. I've bought kits like this. I know how expensive painting supplies are. So this was a nice little find. And to see all of the paints in really good quality, they're not dried up. Looks like maybe only a handful of them had been used. It was nice to see every single one of the paints was in there, and then underneath them they pulled up, and the only thing that was missing in this entire kit was the paintbrushes. There was maybe 5 or 6 paintbrushes that, you know, they had been used and probably just discarded, but the watercolors were all brand new. The oil crayons over there were all brand new. On the other side of this, when we finally get it open, we seem to be having trouble here. On the other side, there was some high quality papers for watercolor, and what else was over there? Oh, an entire set of pencils, colored pencils that had never been used, and some drawing pencils with some really high quality erasers. Yeah, it was exciting to find this, and I could resell this. I will likely use it. Went in the cart.
Are you buying those toners?
Everything you see here is basically what we came home with. There was some cartridges in the cart that went back, and that tin went back on the shelf. Everything else is pretty much our haul. So let's jump over and take a look at what we brought home. All right, and here we are with the haul. I did some quick math, and right here we're under $10, which is pretty fantastic. The art kit I spent $5 on, and then everything else I think was $1 or under $1. There's $1 for the set, 50 cents, $1, and $1. So, way cool. The art kit is probably the most exciting for me just because I love to have supplies around. This same set on Amazon, probably a little newer of course, sells for about $40. So to get it for $5 is great. Like I said, there's a handful of paint that has been used. Probably the more prevalent ones, the reds, you know, the primary colors. But I will definitely use those. Watercolors. These oil crayons. Colored pencils. Some paper. Yeah, all brand new. These haven't even been touched. And I love colored pencils. So, very exciting. Great little deal for $5. And then you saw me pick these up. I had never seen anything like this. Thought they were very neat. Looked quickly online because I don't buy too much modern stuff if I don't look it up. Because I just don't know enough. And these are cool. I figure by the end of the year, people are going to be looking for champagne glasses. So this will be a good November, December sell. Looks like the last one sold for about $15 or $16. I paid $1, so that'll be a nice little eBay sell. And then you saw these two holiday pieces. He, unfortunately, is cracked. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but he has a very big crack that runs, yeah, you can kind of see it there. Runs over his whole body, so for $1, he's a cute little made in Japan bank. And I will sell him as is, probably in the shop and probably for just, a couple of dollars. Somebody will like to display him on a shelf because you can't see the damage until you really look for it. So he'll make a nice little shelf piece. And her, oh my gosh, she's something else. I did not know what she was until I did some research. She sits on one of those pop-up air fresheners. That's what kind of goes up in her body. And you could buy these, just the bodies with the little hands and arms and faces, and make these. And I shared the kits with you. You can buy the kit on eBay if you want to get one of her and put it together yourself. It'll cost you about 25 bucks. But when they're assembled like this already built, they sell for about that, if not more. So I'm going to get her on eBay pretty quick because the timing is good for her. I think maybe she'll also sit on top of a toilet paper roll. So she might be like a good, in the bathroom Halloween decor. But look how cute she is with her little hat and her little cape. Very nice. I like her. And then this guy, I was so confused by this when I picked it up. I wanted to kind of chuckle at first because it says, "Can you take my little brother?" And then I realized that it was for this mission for adopting children, probably from China, from Asia. Yeah, says sent on behalf of our orphans. Just liked it because it was new in the package here and was in pretty good condition. I got it for 50 cents. It looks like I should be able to get somewhere between $10 and $15 on eBay for it. I don't think, the last one that sold was 10, but I think it was in like 2017, so I'll probably list it for somewhere between 10 and 15. And then finally, my little M.A. Hadley. I have not found M.A. Hadley in the wild. And these are so cute, this little cow and pig. 50 cents each. This looks like damage, but it's a manufacturing. I've looked at it really carefully, and it seems like it was something that happened during manufacturing. They don't have their corks, but you know what? I jumped on Amazon months ago, and I ordered just a bulk, like corks in all different sizes. That was the best purchase because every time I find something, if it's a bank or if it's a salt and pepper set that is missing the corks, I have corks. So I just put them right in there, find the size and put them right in there. So that's the cow and here's the pig. He's got the price sticker over him, but you can see him. Super cute. Like I said, not a lot of money, probably $15, $16 for that set, which is okay. I'll get those on eBay. All in all, not a bad day to spend under $10 and get such great things. Let me know what was your favorite thing I found this week. And did I pass up anything on the shelf? Those cats, after watching the video back, my goodness, I should have got that cat cookie jar. She was so cute. Alright, thank you everybody for shopping with us and for checking out my haul. I really appreciate you watching. Please, if you like this video, click that like button and put us a comment down below. That really helps us out for YouTube. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and hit that bell so you know when I put up a new video. Usually every Thursday, but sometimes more often. Alright, share the video if you get a chance. Take care, everybody. I will talk to you next week. Thanks.